this right here. I want to talk about this concept, the concept of happily ever after. Now, we all grew up reading books or watching a movie, and we all come to one conclusion in every movie, that once you achieve that thing, once you overcome that obstacle, everything is supposed to be happy, right? Everything's happily ever after. Everything is supposed to be bliss after you achieve that thing. Now, a lot of this relates to relationships, but it can relate to a lot of different things in your life. How many different times in your life have you found that when you achieved that goal, that you were just expecting that that was it? Once you achieved that goal, that was it. You were done. You would be happy for the rest of your life. Now, this can be, either going to school, opening that business and achieving all this fame and fortune, or having that relationship. It can mean any of these different things. That achievement, we are hoping, will essentially set us up for life, set our happiness up for life. But this is not life. We have to understand that once you achieve that, there is more to life. Life doesn't just end there. There is more to the story. We are continuously writing our stories, writing our fairy tales. You may have slayed one dragon, but there is many dragons in your life. And some dragons are bigger than others. Some aren't even dragons, some even may be trolls. Yes, I know these concepts, they may seem out there, but they're easily relatable because we have grown up thinking about the stories of our lives. And we fail to forget that we're constantly writing the story to our lives. The more we stay present, the more we can concentrate on writing that story. Our life doesn't begin and end with one story, one chapter, or one book. Our life is a series of books. Our life is a series of different events in our lives. There will always be more to add to our story. Our story is continuous. There's always some new idea, some new concept that we want to go out and try to achieve. If our life was just a single book, we would be bored out of our mind, but yet we take that concept and we apply it to our lives all the time. This is why you feel stuck in life, because you felt like you were supposed to achieve that one thing, and then things were just supposed to be set up for the rest of your life. And that's just not the way it is. It's a continuous series of books. There'd be constant obstacles you have to overcome, not all the same. You'll have to learn new skills along your journey. You're writing your book on a daily basis. You're writing new series, you're writing new chapters every single day. Now you can choose to stay in that one book. And one book can be great. And you may come back and try to relive that one book, but you realize that it's not the same after the first time. That the adventure is the journey to that ultimate goal, the ultimate achievement. In every series, there's new achievements, new things, new goals. You continue to grow. That's ultimately what your adventure is about. Is always finding that new obstacle and overcoming it. And to know that there'll be more obstacles down the road. But don't let that stop you. Let that encourage you to seek out more. You should always want to do more. You should always want to strive for more. Considering you are constantly writing your book. Some books may be darker than other books. Some books may be more adventurous than other books. But realize that you are not happy because this concept of forever after doesn't exist. Get that concept out of your head and realize that you're writing a series of books. Your story will continue on for many days, many years. Right now, you need to concentrate on what's being written today. Focus on that. Don't focus about the last book in the series. Focus on what's going now in this moment. When you can focus on what's currently being written, you can write many great books to come. It's all divided. There are chapters in your books. And all those books eventually make a series, and it can be a great series. So live your life like a book series or like a TV series. Any series, any good story, you live life like that, you will realize, you will find happiness. Because when one book is over, you're moving on to the next book in the series. That's the best part of a series. Well, one good story ends, another good story begins. Something new, something more exciting. There's always a new challenge, always new things to learn. Take that concept and run with that. And you'll find that you'll actually start finding happiness when you realize that that story was just one book in the series. You'll be more adventurous. You want to see what new you can write in your series. Maybe one series made it seem like you were going down a certain path, but then in the next book it changed. It changed, perhaps for the better. That's the best thing, is you don't know what's coming. You are continuously writing your book every minute of every day. So take that concept, apply it to your life. You'll find happiness, you'll find your adventure. Remember, you're writing your book. You can end it any way you want. This is your story, and you're writing it as you're watching this video. So go out there and continue your story. Continue your story of finding your happiness.